Good morning everyone and welcome to our new session. Our session for today will be about the alloy. Last time we said what is the mixture and what is the solution. The third type that we will take is an alloy. The alloy is a type of a solution. So what is the difference between the alloy and the solution? Actually, the main difference between the alloy and the solution that the alloy is having one of its component is a metal. So alloy and solution are the same. We are mixing two or more elements together and they are completely blended and they cannot be separated easily. So what is the difference? The difference is that the alloy, one of its component is a metal. Okay? Let's take example of alloy. The first example is bronze. Do you know the bronze color? Okay, the bronze color actually is made up of two things. Is made up of mixing melted copper together with the tin. So when we mix the melted copper with tin, a bronze color is produced. Okay, can you imagine with me? Did anyone go to the paint shop? When you go to the paint shop to choose your room color, can you see the colors that we can paint on the walls? They are liquids, right? Okay. What happens when we need a certain color? Actually, we can mix two together and we blend them completely together to produce the needed one. So the same as the bronze. The bronze is produced by mixing both melted copper and tin together. Okay. Let's discuss the strengths. Which is stronger, the bronze or the melted copper or the tin? Actually, the strongest one is the bronze because it's produced by mixing two stronger things together, the melted copper and the tin. So the thing produced in the alloy always is much more stronger and harder and more flexible than the substance that formed them. This is the first example, which is the bronze. The second one is steel. Okay, how can we produce the steel? Actually, the steel is produced by mixing iron and carbon together. So, let's talk about the strengths. Of course, the steel is much more strong than the iron and the carbon because the iron strengths and the carbon strengths are mixed together to produce the strongest steel. And actually the iron is brittle and can easily form rust, while the steel is strongest than the iron and can resist this bad rust. Okay, this is for the alloy. And let's move to the last part in our quarter, which is the compound. What is the compound? Actually, the compound can be formed when two or more elements they are combined with each other chemically, which means they made a chemical reaction to form a compound, which means an element will combine chemically or react with another element chemically. So a chemical reaction will happen to produce a compound. Okay, this is the chemical reaction. The chemical reaction, we are making compounds from small elements. When the small elements are combined together, they make the compound. All we have to know on this page that the acid, we have an acid and we have a base. So we can differentiate between them using an indicator called a litmus paper. When the litmus paper, it's an indicator like a paper, its color gets changed by changing the solution. So when it's acid, its color will be red. The litmus paper will be red. And if it's base, the litmus paper will be blue. So in the acid, the color will be red, and the base, the color will be blue. So blue in the base. Okay? Okay. And also you have to know that the acid and base will combine and there's a chemical reaction will happen between them to form a new compound. Okay? Okay, thank you so much and hope you enjoy the lesson.